So, first question is, why do networking? Rather than just considering whether you should be networking or how you should be networking, the first question you should be asking yourself is, why would I network? Networking takes up, or can take up, an awful lot of time and effort if you're going to do it properly. And compared to other methods of generating business, it may be seen as quite time consuming, quite onerous in some circumstances. However, taking my own circumstance, about 95% of the business I generate each year comes from networking. I belong to four different groups, all quite different, quite disparate, but the majority of my income comes from networking, which obviously explains why I do it and why other people do it as well. But in essence, you look at networking to do a number of things. It's basically to actually build your network to get you more contacts, more people who could potentially pass your business. We look at our membership of our groups as being essentially trained salespeople to go out and promote your business on your behalf to the people that you want to be promoted to. So it's a very, or can be a very, very effective way of getting your name out there, getting the business out there, and also key to you is bringing leads back in, leads and potential business, which means money. So compared to other forms of marketing or advertising or promotion, sometimes people say, well, I have social media, I use other elements, etc. But you kind of, in a way, chucking a pebble into a pond with elements like that. It can be effective, it may be, but in terms of the type of business in which you're involved in, you're very much in a people business, very much designed with financial services. And if you deal with people, it's best to deal with people on a networking basis to make sure that you are informing and educating the group of people that you wish to work with, or the group of people that you wish to work with, so they understand what you're trying to achieve and who you're trying to speak to. You can't do that with an advert or with a social media campaign, etc., because that's very much about pushing a message out there. Networking is more about educating the people within the room as to what you're looking for, how people can help you, and how people can bring business to your table and benefit as a result. So that's really the key to networking, is saying, well, why do it? Because it works, because it is a highly effective way, certainly in certain trade or certain sectors, for obtaining business. So in my particular sector, I do financial services. I have people like, for example, will writers. I have mortgage advisors. I have business insurance salespeople. All these pass business to me on a regular basis because I can help them achieve their objectives, look after their clients, look after their clients' interests, building their image up on that basis. But at the end of the day, there's a quid pro quo. They expect me to obviously do things for them as well, bring business to their table, and that's one of the key elements of networking business, element of quid pro quo and helping each other. But at the end of the day, why do networking? Very simple. It's to generate business quickly. If you can educate your networking group well and make them understand what you're trying to do, what you're trying to achieve, it is by far and away the most effective way, most cost-effective way of getting business. If you think about most networking groups cost around about, we'll call it about £500 to £600 a year to be on to. You think, well, what would a social media campaign or an advertising campaign in the paper deliver for that kind of money? Now, I know from experience, an advert in the paper costs between £300 and £600. So one advert in the paper, that's it, done. Or I have a year's worth of educating and working with potential introducers to business, where I can work with them, educate them, help them bring business to me and help my business. So that's why I do networking.